in the Valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And both teams tonight loaded with young talent. Doris, what's the key to reaching their potential?
I think patience. Every NBA player needs time and repetition to gain the experience necessary to be successful. The only way to do that, tip it up and let them play.
Capella. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
Here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drops it in from the low post.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here they come. Here's Paul. Here's the second effort. And Booker with the lay-in.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Paul with a steal. Here's the break. Back to Crowder. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Pass to Collins. Takes a 3. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. Collins finds Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's gotten his second bucket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Paul for 3. On target from range.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. Tips it up. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2 for 3. Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Young. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Paul. And here's Booker. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. To the paint. Knocked away. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Counts that bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Crowder. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. And the Suns miss again. There's Young with the three. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. Here's Bridges. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bridges has got 5 points. Young against Paul. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. He has 6. This one for 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Paul. He got it off in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Young. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 11.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Crowder finds Paul. Back to Crowder. They get it back. Pass to Bridges. Paul with it. Guarded by Young. Bridges with it. Goes up again. And it's Crowder missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routine. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Ayton, it's good. The assist that time from Paul.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3 ball. And the Hawks with another 3.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. Inside. Here's Booker. And there's the rejection. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And Paul gets it to go.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Young with the bucket. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Payne. Pass to Shannon.
2 minutes.
There's the three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Williams. Minute 32 left in the first half of basketball. Dang, shot is off. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Gallinari. Back to Williams. Outside Gallinari. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Payne with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Kaminsky. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Williams with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To halt the run, Jang. And he lays it up and in.
Lou Williams has an excellent feel for how to run the pick and roll. What a look off of that action.
Williams against Payne. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Shoots. It's hauled in by Herter. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Williams on the wing. Gallinari against Payne. Pass to Jang. Now here's Herter. Reddish on the wing. There's the triple. Tries again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns at
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Cam Reddish, Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgui Dieng, and it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Payne against Williams. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Kaminsky, the pass to McGee. And here's Payne. Pass to Kaminsky. That shot missing. Great D that time from Gallinari. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the basket by Shaman.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Herter. It's Jang, high post. Outside, Williams. Left side, Herter. Clock at 4. Here's Reddish. That three's off the mark. It's tipped. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Payne against Williams. Pass to Jang. Here's Herder. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Ooh, McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Young. Atlanta again missing.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Looking to win the run. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Young finds Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Ooh, McGee with the block. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. To the inside. Now here's McGee. The 3. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by McGee.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Young, the pass to Collins. Here's Capella, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's good from Capella, and it's a completely new group for the Suns. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:19 left in the third. Young against Paul. They double team Paul from the right block. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Bogdanovich into the lane.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ayton passes to Paul. Takes the 3. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young against Crowder. Left side Young. Right side Bogdanovich. And here's Crowder from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Outside Young. Here's Capella. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Paul for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Young. Down low. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Because the contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Bridges outside. Outside Booker. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hunter passes to Young. Back to Hunter. Outside Young. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 3 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
For Atlanta, they've got just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and Ayton pulls it down. The Suns leading. Lets it go from 11, and Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Young with it, now guarded by Crowder. Young, the pass to Collins. Yep, count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from three-point range.
For 3, Booker. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. To the wing on the left. Collins inside. Booker defending. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Young from long range. They get it again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Paul against Young. Collins outside. The shot. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Bridges with it. Back to Paul. Crowder left side. For 3, Booker. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Paul. From outside the arc. Up top, Bridges. Collins defending. And it's finished by Booker inside.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Now Collins for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Paul for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Suns lead by 12.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And that one drops.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, a nice win.
Does pay off, David. Thank you so much. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for Miami. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Fires for 3. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. It's a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Lowry against Collins. Lowry kicks to Butler. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Gets to the corner and buries it.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside Butler. Young against Lowry. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Young outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Butler on the way. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with the triple.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Young kicks to Collins. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is Robinson. The pass to Tucker. Butler with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Butler attacking. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Cloak loose. Collins dishes to Young. Here's Capella. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Robinson finds Lowry. Here's Tucker. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Lowry. Hunter on the wing to the middle. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Collins. High post try. Tries again. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 6.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hunter, the pass to Young. Releases. And that one's good. Hunter.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. And now here comes Collins leading the break and stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Collins dishes to Capella. Got a hand on it. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Now Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Free throw, good Butler. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Atlanta again missing. The Heat leading by 14. And Lowry gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Young dishes to Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
With a strong sense of timing and awareness, Bam sent that shot away.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Collins with it. Robinson picks him up. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Here's Miami now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Passes it to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Miami ball. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Young kicks to Capella. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Count that one.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of All-Stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal. This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Young against Lowry. Deep Adebayo. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich looking around. Here he goes. Robinson with the block. Lowry against Young. Now here is Robinson. He's guarded closer. Pass to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins finds Capella. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Yes. Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oladipo against Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Lock at 6. And the 3 ball is good. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Williams. Here's Jang. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is... So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, huh? That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dane, and it's Williams at the point guard. Hero passes to Morris. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Morris. Here's Dedmon. Second chance shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality, draws contact.
Now at the line, Dwayne.
So he gets them both. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Trailing by 17. Now the pass to Herter. Down low. Here's Jang. Puts the move on. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Hero. To the wing right side. Spruce. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Hero with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Shots good by Hero.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Oladipo against Williams. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 17. Oladipo taking his time here. Over to the wing. Here's Strus. They get it again. Dedmon kicks to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Reddish. And they're moving it up. Here's Herter. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Passes it to Hero. The three-pointer no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Knocked away. Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Gallinari. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is. A lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And there's that signature burst from Oladipo. You know coaches love to see that.
1:51 left to play in the third. Double team on Williams. Pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And Reddish with the slam.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Oladipo outside. To the right side. Strus passes to Hero. Oladipo against Williams. Miami needs to get a shot off. Morris controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 15.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
And here's Reddish. Kicks to Jang. Williams dishes to Jang. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Miami leading by 17. And Oladipo, here we go. The pass to Hero. To the left side wing. Dedmon inside. He's guarded by Williams. Dedmon's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Reddish. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so it's Miami out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their strategy. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Young is double. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and it's good, 2 points.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Lowry looking around. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Pass to Capella. He kicks it to Young. On the 3 off target. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. And that one drops.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Capella. Right side, Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella inside. Adebayo on him. The kick out to Young. No good from outside. Miami leading by 19 points. Pulls up for 3. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Young outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Capella. It's Young on the wing, and the rejection by Lowry. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Elbow shot is on the way.
He works his tail off, and the long arms of Jimmy Butler contested that shot.
3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Young, and the layup falls.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Adebayo. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It's Young on the wing, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Hawks ball.
Tipped away. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Bogdanovich.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Takes the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Tucker.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Back to Young. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Capella finds Bogdanovich with the drive. And it's Miami with the rebound. Tucker's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jimmy Butler.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Young against Lowry. .24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He feeds it to Tucker. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. .16 seconds left in the game. Robinson, that's good.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the 1. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So it's Phoenix now, after the basket by Miami. Paul for 3. Offensive board.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. Outside for Butler. 4 on the clock. From behind the arc. He shoots it. Tucker, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Robinson. From deep. from beyond the arc and then some.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the paint. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Booker. For three, Robinson sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Now here's Robinson. He has 6. Lowry outside. Beyond the arc. Up again. And Aiden pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Tipped. And here we go. The Heat fast break. The finish. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Just 5 to shoot. Ayton passes to Booker. It's a 3-on-3 fast break.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Robinson finds some space. Gets to the corner and hits it. Give him 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here's Lowry following the score by Phoenix. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Pulls up. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Tucker, covered by Crowder. And Tucker gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. Lowry with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the inside. Adebayo.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Drills it from deep.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his 3-point arsenal.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Butler, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker with it. Adebayo with the rejection. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And as the first quarter wraps up. Oh. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. So it's Miami now.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo, the open look. And there are the Heat with another bucket. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Lowry against Paul. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. From deep three-point range. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Robinson. And the Heat lead by 13. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Paul. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Down low. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 8 points.
A title-winning point guard. Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Tucker. The drive by Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Lowry against Paul. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Paul's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Butler. From downtown. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside, here's Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. 10 points for him.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Hero with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Driving inside. Pass to Hero. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. For Phoenix, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And here's Payne outside. Pure from three-point range. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oladipo against McGee. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Strus. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Shamet. Kaminsky with it. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. And
we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
They've got Frank Kaminsky, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the inside. Miami grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Strus, covered by Johnson. Count that one.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Johnson. Now Kaminsky. Outside Johnson. And here's Payne. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. To the paint. McGee with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
Miami ball.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Hero. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's the Suns with the ball. 90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Shamet. Pass to Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Oladipo with the rebound. Well, Miami shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For the Heat.
So he gets them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the middle. Stolen by Hero. Here's Strus. Covered by Johnson. Morris passes to Oladipo. On the take. Oh, McGee with the block. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. Here's Strus. Covered by McGee. For 3, Oladipo. With the putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 13.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Strus's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Shamet into the lane, and the layup falls. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. the wing. Pass to Morris. Oladipo outside. Back to Morris. Uncovered. That one is off. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the inside. Here's McGee. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. With the drive. And he comes up with a bucket.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Payne. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Strus. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points. And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Lowry against Booker. Back to Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Stolen by Booker. And so it's Miami liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. The Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And there's the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And Crowder with the jam.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
That's his first personal.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow their fast break, but that has not been the case.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Lowry. Inside. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 16.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. On the break. Jacks up with 3. Adebayo's doubled. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. Off target with the 3. Butler's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Outside Paul. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Bridges against Lowry. From the arc. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo's double. Down low. Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
Paul passes to Aiden. For 3, Booker. It doesn't go for him, and Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul for 3. Drains the triple.
Oh, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Lowry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Bridges, right side. Robinson with a steal. And here comes the break. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Butler. And again, the Heat missing. Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bam Adebayo.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Bridges misses. And it's Miami's ball. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
For 3, Lowry. The shot misses. Outside Paul. From deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Heat.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
For 3, Lowry. Missed it. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich finds Young. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins looking around. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Pass to Booker. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Ayton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Booker outside. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Booker. To the inside. Crowder kicks to Booker. Back to Crowder. And Crowder hands it in.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Young looking around. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And there's the feed to Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And what easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Young, right side. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Boy, nobody between him and the basket on the break, and the pass was right where it needed to be.
The Hawks trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young outside. They need this. And to get open is Bogdanovich. And the layup good by Collins.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
55 seconds left to play here in the first. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Back to Ayton. Booker against Bogdanovich. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
And here's Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the pass to Bogdanovich. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns leading by 3. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Collins. No good from Booker.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And finish off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Young drives in, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. Ayton against Bogdanovich. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Young against Paul. Capella inside.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Kicks to Hunter. 5 on the clock. No block shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Young. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Ayton at the elbow. Back to Booker. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams against Paul.
2 minutes.
To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Ball against Williams. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle, the Hawks working the ball around. In the corner, Herter with it. Knocks it loose. Back to Williams. Paul with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Takes a three. And it's Paul missing. The Hawks trail by 5. In the corner, Herter with it. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Jang finds Williams. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Booker the pass to Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, the definition of a high percentage shooter. Terrific touch by Gorgui Dieng.
And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
34 seconds left here in the second. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Hawks. Now Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Collins. Over Kaminsky. Shot by Collins, no good. Shamet with it. And the Suns miss again. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, tight game. What do you think your team is doing out there?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Payne. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Landry Shamet. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1. Williams with the ball. Working on Payne. Herter, no good. Suns leading by 5. Pass to Payne. over Reddish. Payne can't hit.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And McGee kicks to Payne. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. Herter, no good. Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kaminsky finds Johnson. McGee trying to break free. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Kaminsky.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Johnson. Payne looking around. Inside, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williams dishes to Jang. Here's Herter. He's covered by Shamet. Herter passes to Jang. The shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. To Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 5. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Gallinari missing. Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter to 50% from the field. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Payne kicks to Johnson. And the pass to Kaminsky. In the corner. Shamet with it. Kaminsky misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that
first personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. He kicks to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Here's Capella.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Hawks trail by 7. Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Suns leading by 6. Passes it to McGee. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And Young comes over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Atlanta with it. Kaminsky against Collins. Young outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Kaminsky. Good work defensively by Capella. To the inside. Here's Collins. Kicks it to Capella, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Ball finds Booker. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 3, and we're just moments away from the start of the 4th. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Chang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 3. And here is Paul. Pass to Bridges. Paul surveying the floor. They grab their own miss. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 5.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Gallinari outside. Driving in. Makes it off the glass. Gallinari's got his first bucket in this one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Williams passes to Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his third
Yeah, the defender all over.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for James. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Williams. Ayton kicks to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Ball against Young. Ball outside. Pass to Booker. To the paint, here's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Booker against Young. Bogdanovich wide open. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Paul can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Bogdanovich throws it down and yep, we thought we might see it. As the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
You guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Inside. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker. You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Capella, high post. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Bridges, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, there was a decades period of time where Chris Paul was simply stated the best point guard in the league. But let's make no mistake, this guy is successful off the basketball court as well. For such a long time, he has played a significant role in the players' union, advocating for the players at large, and I have such admiration for it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
No good from Booker. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Help!
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And the Suns call time here. It's tied at 50. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win and really...
Lowry in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Outside Robinson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Robinson. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Lowry. Adebayo with it. And it's Young picking him up. Throws it up high. And it's Butler with the jam.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open. A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
And that one drops.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And something Lowry's always had, great strength.
You know what? He helps set a physical tone for the team. That's what you expect from your 7-footer, not your 6-footer.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Heat. Six to shoot. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. Moving it up. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Hunter with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. To stop the run. And it's Capella with the jam.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Pass to Robinson. Now Tucker. And here's Butler outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Young, here we go. Yep, that one goes.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. No one near him. Tucker. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks trailing. To the right side. Outside Young. Now here's Capella. Robinson defending. Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Hunter. Now Capella. Back to Hunter. The layup off target. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Young. From the high post. Tries again. Hunter. Bogdanovich finds Young. Atlanta gets it back. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Back to Bogdanovich. The three. They get it back. And another shot. Young misses.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Young on the attack, and he banks in the layup. Young's got 5 now.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Stolen by Capella, and we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 7. Quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry, no good.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
For 3, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Bogdanovich, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Robinson with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Young against Lowry, and here's Hunter from the arc. Doesn't go that time, and Miami the other way now. Robinson with it, fires for 3. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Out left to the wing. Capella with it. Outside Hunter. 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
Here's Robinson. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Collins. All alone. Good.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Up top, Lowry. Guarded by Young. Outside for Butler. Back to Robinson. Outside Butler. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Butler's got 9.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Here's Capella. Robinson defending. Butler with a steal. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Robinson. Launches a three. Here's Lowry. He goes up again. Left side Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Back to Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's the third foul of the game.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Morris against Gallinari. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Ball's going up the court. Hero with it. Picked up by Gallinari. Dedmon inside. Here's Hero. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
From that range, Tyler is money. Well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Williams against Oladipo. Williams into the lane. That one drops for him.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Out to the right wing. The three is up. Strus's shot is off. Here's Reddish. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. And that does it for our half.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And let's take a look at Miami. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And here is Williams. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Oladipo on the wing. Williams defending. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by Herter. The Hawks trailing. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one.
Atlanta foul. Courtney Dang. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hero. Now Morris. He shoots. And there's another one for the Heat.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And here's Herter. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Williams. Here's Reddish. Pass to Herter. 5 to shoot. Gallinari for 3. Drops in the 3. Gallinari's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Hero finds Oladipo. Here he goes. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Dwayne Dedmon. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Williams against Oladipo. Back to Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Right side, Williams. Offensive rebound.
Following up on the miss, one thing about Gallinari, cannot question his work ethic.
The Heat with the lead. Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. Launches it. The rebound by the Hawks. Reddish on the wing. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hero outside. Now Morris. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. And now it's just a 4-point Heat lead.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the paint. Here's Morris. Goes back up. The shot no good. Great D that time from Gallinari.
That's his second personal foul.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
A line change here for Miami. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Herger. Good work defensively by Robinson. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
Back to Williams. It's Herder on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Outside Tucker. For 3, Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside for Gallinari. 3-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. For 3, Lowry.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what?
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And Young gets it to go.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. To the middle. It's stolen by Hunter.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. It's a one-on-one situation. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Adebayo. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Robinson. Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Hunter. Lowry against Young. Now Collins. To the inside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson passes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Tucker gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 12.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. To the wing, right side. And here's Collins for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's Lowry with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Phenomenal concentration by Lowry. He has made a living off getting buckets over physical defense.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Outside Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Hunter against Butler. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his 1st foul of the game. 1:49 left in the 4th quarter. Lowry right side. Lets it go from deep. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich finds Young. To the middle. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Out to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. Collins defending with the 10-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. Atlanta is shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Miami grabs the miss.
Atlanta foul.
They've led by as many as 14.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team 3rd.
First free throw is good.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Heat.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jimmy Butler.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lowry from the arc. Back to Robinson. Goes up on the wing. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. High offensive.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
better, David. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Butler passes to Tucker, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Lowry against Paul. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Puts it up from 12. Butler with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry's got the ball.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Outside, Robinson. Passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 6-point game.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. And Brett, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling call.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Lowry looking around. A good look from Robinson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 9. Lowry dishes to Butler. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And he starts out with the miss in this one. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Left side Lowry. And taken away by Paul. For the finish. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Down low. A nice shot by Tucker. He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul kicks to Booker. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. Can't cash in from close range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Great D that time from Adebayo. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Ball against Lowry. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Booker driving inside.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Lowry with the ball. Deep two from Robinson. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. At court here for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Bridges passes to Crowder. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Booker with no one around. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Lowry. Outside, Butler. He kicks it to Robinson. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Robinson finds Lowry, and the Heat, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Lowry with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice shoot that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Suns trail by 16. Ball outside. Booker outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside, Robinson. Ball against Lowry. A 3-ball. And that one is hammered home.
And really advanced as a playmaker. Lowry makes such strong reads off that pick and roll.
Ball looking over the floor. stop the run. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got a pair of triples in the second now for Phoenix.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Shoots over Bridges. Miami with a new 14. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the three. Suns trail by 15. Jacks up a three. And Adebayo sends it back. Kicks it out to Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Shamet on the wing. Dishes to McGee. Back to Shamet. And so it's Miami. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run with an...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Suns trail by 15, setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Cameron Payne. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard position. Payne can't hit.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
And for the Suns, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Shamet. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And they're on the break. Here's Hero. Rips down the breakaway slam.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. And Hero did so there.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 17. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. Johnson can't get it to go. Miami's won 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Oladipo. Over in the corner, Hero. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 17. Here's Shamet. That's short off the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Oladipo right side, and Horace throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Hey, Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. He wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet. You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Oladipo pounced on the steal. Quick instincts on the defensive end.
Payne gets a wide open look. Here's McGee, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Suns have gone 0-5 at the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. The pass to Kaminsky. And here's McGee. And stolen by Dedmon. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years.
Commissioner Adam Silver said, we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. 2 minutes. Now, here's Oladipo. Payne covering. Pass to Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. Hero, no good. Suns trail by 21. Knocked loose. On the wing, Johnson. Payne with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Here's Strus. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Payne, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
And Phoenix making a change here. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Landry Shamet. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Strus. That 3 off the mark. The Suns shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Bridges dishes to Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Oladipo for 3. Again, Oladipo missing.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Crowder slams it in.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Here's Oladipo. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 21-point lead to end. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Dedmon at 7 feet tall. He's always going to be a load and somebody hard to root out on the inside. That time they had to whack him.
Ball's checked in for Cameron Payne. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. That's the 3 fly. Ayton finds Paul. Beyond the arc. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Deep 2 from Robinson. And too long on the shot.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Bridges passes to Ayton. And he banks in the layup.
Big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
Lowry against Paul. Robinson misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker. 9 points for Jay Crowder.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Lowry against Paul. Bridges with the steal. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton throws it down.
The classic big man rim run as Ayton just gets out in the open floor.
Ball against Lowry. Takes it inside. Dedmon trying to break free. A shot by Lowry, no good. Crowder kicks to Paul. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Dedmon. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Free throw, good. Crowder.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Lowry against Paul. Passes it to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And the Heat lead by 16.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now the pass to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing. The Heat leading by 16. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For three, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Robinson kicks to Lowe. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and it's good for 2.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the wing jumper offline. Back to Ayton. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've won the. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.